Hello everybody, welcome back. So today is part 2 of the church CD, or church sale CD grab, I should say that. So the goal of this whole thing is that I'm going to go and go through all these CDs. There's about close to 200 of them. I don't know what they are. They could be they could be cases or mixed, they could be whatever. It could be DVD games and everything. So we're going to go. So I call this day 1 and 2. It's supposed to make a video. I forgot to grab the CDs, so it's going to be like a super massive size episode. And whatever CDs I did listen to, I'm going to comment on them. So the ones that are worth commenting, I should say. So we're going to start right away. Actually, I want to move this down just a little bit more. So our first one is into DVD case or CD-ROM case for your computer, and it's orange. I can't open it up. So our first one, if you could read it, is Three Doors Down to Better Life. It's the big record from them. So it has all the big hit songs like Kryptonite. So that's number 1. It's a big CD, sounds good. It's scratched up to heaven, so it was in someone's collection. It was loved. So we're going to trash that CD. And I got a scorecard right here. There we go. Days 1 and 2. Keep, trash, disogs, empty case, and video games. And we keep that. So we're going to put that as trash because it's just garbage. I can't sell it for anything, and I'm probably going to just burn it and just get rid of the CD. Next one, number 2, second one, and I played these things through, so it's fair. It's a fair assessment. Sum 41, all killer, no filler. I was actually interested in this because it was the number groups from the 90s, and guess what? No disc. I got the case, so that goes into the list of empty case. Normally with sales, people just send the cases, or people steal CDs. I kind of doubt it. It's stealing CDs because there's no way someone wants to have a CD nowadays. Okay, so next one. We got the Philadelphia Orchestra. It's Wagner. So Wagner, and this is just a EMI Classics release. It's like, selections of. I think this one has Symphony D or Symphony and E. They have the Elaine Foss Overture, and they got the love. You gotta flip around right there. It has the love story of whatever his mistress at. I think it is his mistress because he was one more romantic of the bunch. Fraser puts on Wagner all the time when he was trying to woo women onto it. So CD plays well. It's pretty good. EMI Classics are going to be very good. So that's a keep CD. Okay, next one is Beethoven Symphony Number 6 as a BBC Road request. Open her up. There's no CD in there, so we got another case. So that's our second empty case. I like that, huh? This would have been very interesting. I do have the Pastoral on vinyl. It's a Phase 4, top of the line, London recording, and very good, high quality stereo and everything. So it's a top of the line mid-1960s copy. So it's no loss. It would be nice to have a CD of Beethoven's Pastoral Number 6 Symphony. So yeah, so our next one, we're just flying through these things unless we have it, is Christmas with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. No problem. That is actually one of the easiest keeps in the world. So that's a keep. We're going to keep that, and we're going to listen over Christmas time. Mormon Tabernacle Choir is about as reliable as a Volkswagen, so you know you're going to get good singing, good production, and good CD. That's a laser light, so it's pretty good. Okay, so this is the first one that we're going to do a commentary on outside if it's a good CD. Michael Penn, MP4. Days since a lost time accident. I'm going to put that down there. Yeah, maybe flip it around here. So this got waterlogged at one point. It's an enhanced CD. Is it enhanced CD? I thought it was enhanced CD. So they actually made this a big thing. So Michael Penn is a power pop guy. He does all sorts of power pop. He's a pop artist for the most part. This is has very good examples of power pop onto it. The problem is this record is schizophrenic. Schizophrenic at most is politely putting it. It's one good song and the rest is junk. It seems like they just took things that went together and just threw a record together outside one. On MP4, the top song is Lucky One, and it is actually the best song in the whole lot. Nothing against Michael Penn. It's like, I remember when this is from 2001, I think. No, 2000. And I remember when I was in college, his name popped up a few times as, the next greatest thing in power pop, and he was going to be like the Raspberries and such, like that, Eric Carmen type area, and just, I would never thought he really got far, because it's like, now it's a forgotten sort of thing. Again, Lucky One is the best one onto this record. It's the first track. It's late Beatles meets Springsteen. Sounds real good. Production's real good. Rest of it, it's 10 songs into it. First 5, he's trying to go into the Beatles and everything. Late Beatles is his main interest. Then after 5, it completely flips and he starts doing REM stuff in power pop form, and it does not work. The Beatles stuff is good. It's lightweight, not offensive. It runs its course. Lyrics are all right. It's power pop, so you don't put much stock to lyrics. He was trying to be more REM, as I said, until the last 5. It just didn't work. It had the sound of REM, but it didn't have the bite. REM has a little bit of bite to it, and it's there, but the music is there, the sound's there, the lyrics are there. There's nothing there. It's empty. It's hollow. Production's great on it. Band's good. Whoever you got instrumentate, but there's times where it just seems like lyrics were phoned in from Michael. Again, I just feel this was something to throw. This is MP4, so it must be his 4th record. And again, I think it was just thrown together with just outtakes of past projects that sound alike, or it was an idea that bombed, or something. I don't know what it is. It's a very schizophrenic record because you have two sounds going. You got the Beatle-esque power pop sort of early 70s thing, first 5, and then you go into more dark college radio REM sound that's not there. So I give it a pass. I'm probably going to just trash. It's going because it's got water damage onto it. I think it's going to go try to do Discogs onto it, but I'll probably hit it on Listia. It's too bad too, because I've heard good things, but remember, he was a flash in the pan when I was in college, so it's not lost in the world. So this one is unique. I actually have to do this. So this is the Mars Volta. The Mars Volta, and I try to read the thing. It's apiculture. I think that's what it's called. It could be a thing. So right there's the front and back. Okay, this one, I never heard of the group before. Honestly, I never heard of it, and it's just one of these groups that they just brought out back in the day, back in the 90s, where they were college radio bound, but it was sort of arts thing. It's hard to explain what the sound is. It's more noise than anything else. The two guys that are the main part of the group, they're the most talented one. One is, I think, is the guitar. I don't really care really about this group. That's why I'm just pointing it out. I don't know how many records they made afterwards. I'm just doing this just code. I'm doing this as a code review of it. The guitarist is talented as all hell. That's the problem. The rest of the group stinks, and the vocalist has talent, and that's it. And the thing is, the vocalist, and with the obscure, obtuse, cryptic sort of lyrics, some of it's in Spanish. It's a strange record. It's very strange. Every song except one is an epic, so it's beyond 8 minutes long. It's not hard to listen to. It's hard to follow. It's again, there's cryptic lyrics, and the guy knows every prog chord you could think of. He knows every prog lick from the 1970s. He knows every early heavy metal chord and lick and progression you could think of. He's talented that way. Outside of that, this record just doesn't go anywhere. It's just this meandering calliope of noise, and whatever there wasn't an instrument to put sound effects in, it sounded like every part was recorded, in a different room, sort of thing. It doesn't work, and the songs are just going forever. I mean, I was here looking at the timer on the CD player, then what I been really caring about the lyrics or anything, and again, it's cryptic, it's over layered. It's a miss. This record's a complete miss. It showcased the talent. That's the only thing it does. It just showcased the talent of the guitarist and the vocalist. It doesn't. They could throw any drum player in there and it would sound just the same. They could throw any bass player in there. I suppose there's other instruments. I can't even hear them. It's just this mess. And there's feedback and pedal work and synthesizers and stuff going through oscillators, and it's a disaster of a record. And the thing is that it's broken up. Or the 4 songs. It's an 8 song, so the first 4 songs are of one style. Then they do an acoustic song that's only 5.5 minutes long, and it breaks up the record, but it's just in an odd space. Then it goes back to what it was in the first 4, and the last 3 songs it goes back there, and it goes lost. It's not bad to listen to. It is not my music, but Seitai 2, it's lacking a lot of things that I would think it would be memorable. Really, none of the songs are memorable on there. And mainly it's just noise. And I feel this should have been gone someplace. The 2 guys that are the main part of the group, Mars Volta. Yeah, the Mars Volta. They actually have talent, but this record doesn't showcase that. And this reminds me of records that guys used to go play for background when they would get drunk, or they had too much partying and they just need something just to zone out to. And it's one of those. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's lacking a lot of things that make it interesting or memorable. Okay. Singer and Songwriters was the next one. Thank God after that is some normalcy. So this is 1970s through and throughout. I mean, all the songs on here are, standards. So Horse of No Name is always a standard on To Time of the Bottle and such like that. So yeah, it does give you singer-songwriter. Of course, put Todd Rundgren in there because they consider him singer-songwriter. So this is Volume 1, and I remember this one. They promote this on television a lot. This is Warner Brothers, and if I open it up, yeah, some of the things are the same. They had a whole series. They had dance, disco, new wave, power ballads, and such. So this was a whole series that the Warners brought out. So this was pretty good. It was nice after listening to the Mars Volta, which still is disappointing. So this is going on Discogs. I got so far score. This is after one day. I did that on one day because it was easy with the empty cases. The keep CDs are the 2, the Mormon Christmas, and I'm going to keep. Yeah, do that. It should be 3 Mormon Christmas. No, it is, well, yeah, the Mormon Christmas one is 1. Michael Penn, it's a yeah, Michael Penn should be trash. I lost track there. So here's our score so far. So I got 3 keepers, 2 are going to the trash. The Michael Penn and the 3 Doors Down. I'll copy the 3 Doors Down on my computer. 3 of them going to Discogs, which is a singer-songwriter. The Mars Volta one, that's going on there. Yeah, some 41 didn't care. Yeah, that was it. There should be 2, but I got 3 down for Discogs. Oh, I was thinking about the Mike Penn one. Maybe the Michael Penn one. We could probably sit there, but I'm thinking about trashing that more than anything. And we got 2 empty cases and no video games. So that's our score, if you want to keep score at home. And that was day 1. Day 2, we started with the rest of the singer and songwriter. I finished that up. So I played them all through so we know there's no skips, jumps, or whatever. So this is one I can't understand it. It's something different from Lost and Found. Lost and Found is a Christian band founded in, it says Madison, Wisconsin, so from Wisconsin someplace. Back of the CD. These guys are on YouTube. They got YouTube videos. They got YouTube. All the 5 records they've created, they're YouTube. They are Christian pop. And their main influence is Bare Naked Ladies. And that's their only influence. These guys are so committed to be the next Bare Naked Ladies. They have made a Christian Bare Naked Ladies CD. This one is also schizophrenic a little bit because they have 20 songs on it to make CD worthwhile. The record is divided into, the first 10 songs are acoustic. The next 10 songs are electric. And the thing is, it's the first 10 songs done in electric. After the first 10 songs are done in acoustic. These guys, this is almost in Shatner territory where it boils down to some music. Something Different is pretty much like the unicorn of just crazy Christian. I mean, this is the name good Christian pop music. I mean, this is from 2002. I think they were active up to like 809, something like that. Then they're not active anymore. Their websites don't work. Everything on YouTube's generated. So, these guys, after listening to CD, these guys, they're committed to be the Bare Naked Ladies of the Christian pop music. I mean, these guys made, the songs are Bare Naked Ladies. Yes, they both have that weird whiny vocals that both Ed Robinson and Stephen Page have. The songs are quirky and cute and just, but the thing is, it's lightweight, very lightweight. K-Rock, or K-Love stuff is heavier than what these guys are doing. But I gotta give them credit. They did it for so long, almost 10, I guess they give them 10 years. 10 years of being the Bare Naked Ladies of Christian pop, and they're committed. They were committed so much they made a bunch of CDs, and I got one of them. The music is awful. Messaging's weak. As I said, Cave Love stuff that's on every day on 90,000 radio stations sound better than this. That the guys made a record where it was half acoustic, half electric tells you that these guys are diehards for the Bare Naked Ladies. They actually have a song. They have two. I call them secular. Whenever it's not Christian, it's secular. So they have 2 secular songs. One is called Saskatchewan, and it's just off the wall goofiness. It's just screams Bare Naked Ladies, and I actually found it. I did share it because it just totally just bonkers. I mean, it's like has that if I had $1 million sort of thing going on. And if I was like a youth minister back then, these guys would be the number 1 call to get them to do my Christian retreat. These guys would have been just fun. The kids would love it. It would just been good all time for about an hour and a half. They were beyond to be great. They'll share stories, that sort of stuff. I could just see them just be Bare Naked Ladies. Okay, that one is the Discogs all the way. But it's so bad, it's good. And I gotta give props to the guys. These guys believe that they are Christian Bare Naked Ladies. And the production's good. It's homemade production. It's like if, again, Stephen Page, they had no money. They're Bandcamp era Stephen Page, Ed Robinson, the cassette era. These, again, I'll give them credit. They did well. Okay, this one, La Bouche, Sweet Dreams. So this is actually the big CD that they came out with in the mid-90s. So this one it has Be My Lover and Sweet Dreams are the two big songs. Some of the other songs, they're actually not bad. I'm actually very surprised for one of these faceless, nameless. Of course, there's faces on there, but they're those songs that were on the radio in the 90s with the house, the lighthouse dance pop sort of things, the synthesizers and the generated music. They were mainly faceless, nameless bands. I mean, the Power done by Snap had Martha Wash, one of the Weather Girls, as I Got the Power, singing it. I mean, that's how nameless and how fabricated this stuff is. But I'll give them props. I'll give them credit. I won't say props. Those guys that got the props, the Lost and Found guys. Those guys, amazing what they did with no money. They sound great, like Bare Naked Ladies. But they have a version of Falling in Love, the Joe Frank, Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds, and it's radio friendly. It's nice. It should have been a hit. If it did get airplay, it probably got some nice local airplay. It was a very good rendition. It was up to date. It was nice and sharp. It was great. It was not. It didn't take away. It was unique to itself, but it didn't take away from the original. And it was very good and very well done. Very well produced record. There was no faults in it. There's no dropouts. Another one is the Le Quick Tonight's Night. I don't know what the heck that is. The Le Click thing. I think it's these people. It's just that they did another song and made it a single as Tonight's Night, and it was all right. I mean, it was radio friendly. I mean, most of the stuff is radio friendly. The whole record's radio friendly. So, but that was a thing, and that's going on Discogs because that's not even. It's not my stuff, and just like the two big songs you hear all the time. I mean, shoot, now 60-year-olds are jazzercising to it. I mean, it's a big record. It's a big song. It was big radio play song, so it was pretty good. It's like, okay, yeah. So that was nice to listen to after that one. So next one is the Lynx Pro CD Macintosh version. Guess what? It is Lynx Pro CD Macintosh version. So this is a CD-ROM game. So that goes into the video game pile. So this is day number 2, of course. So the next one, it was going to be something interesting. I was going to think it's like Andy Christman 1. I don't know what Andy Christman does because there's no CD in there. So I wasn't going to. Oh, this was Christian because there's pastors onto it, but it would be kind of interesting to see what it's about. I'm not going to go on my way to get Andy Christman any CD to replace that. So that's an empty case. So we're up to 3 empty cases so far, and it would have been interesting. So we got the next one, Kenny G's Miracles, the holiday album. This one is on every Christmas, and it's there. So it's kind of cool. 1994, so it was, peak Kenny G. It was after his Silhouette, I think it's Silhouette's album. Yeah, no, because Songbird was on the 86. It was sort of like his comeback in the 90s when he started just doing all sorts of guest shots and being guest appearances on records. So we're going to keep that one because it's a Christmas one. And it's Kenny G's Christmas. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That's safe. Now this one I actually played through. This one is the archive production of Handel's Water Music done by an English concert, and Trevor Pinnock is the conductor into it. So this one is from 1983 and is a PowerDirector release. So I think they say it's Angel. No, the one from the Philharmonic one, that's an Angel release. That's a good release. So again, this is Polygram. This is 1983. It's all digital. So you figure that's going to be top of the line, and it does have definites of parts of the water of the Mendel's water music. So that's definitely a keep, because again, last year we had a lot of we did this. My family did this volunteer for the yard sale, and they came back almost 400 CDs, and I didn't have time to go through them. So this year was a lot smaller, and I hadn't had time to do it. So we're going to have a little fun, and I was meant to up my game into the Christmas and classical. Christmas for the radio station, classical because classical radio has not been friendly to me lately, and I feel that it's missing a few things. So yeah, it's less than desirable lately, last couple of years. So I'm very disappointed into that, and I don't listen to local station that's a classical just because I just don't like the music they play. So next one. We got a copy of the Sid Meier Civilization 2 game. So we got another CD-ROM. So it's a video game right there. Okay, next one. I think this is the last one I listened to today because is Chambers Bar Time Has Come. This is the actual LP. So it doesn't have the Chamber Brothers, the big song Time Has Come Today, the one that we normally hear on radio and all that stuff. This does not have that one. It has an alternate single on here, which is the bonus track on 14, and it's completely different. They ran tape loops and stuff like that onto it, so they put the guitar sort of in an underwater sort of sound effect thing where it goes da 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 da. Part is muted and like thrown out of water electronically, so it's lacking things. Ones on this one I liked, which was a little surprising. All Strung Out Over You. That's a cover. It's a mixture of cover and originals with this record. This was their top record. I'll Struggle Over You, which is a cover. That was good fun. People Get Ready. Everyone in 67, 68 was doing that. Curtis Mayfield made such an impression with that one song. Their version's pretty good. I mean, I would suggest it. Can't Stand It, which is original, was one of the originals that they did. That was actually pretty good. It had a good it has a good sound to it. It has a gospel-y sort of soul thing on. It sounded great. It sounded very great. Then In the Midnight Hour was just, they expanded it out. It's a cover of the Otis Redding. Interesting guitar work into it. They expanded it out to make it almost 7 minutes long. Not too bad. What else they had? What the World Needs Now. That's fascinating. The way they tore apart the song, slowed it down, made it more poignant. It was different. It was very different. Then the Time Has Come Today, the full version, which is almost 12 minutes long. They had Dinah, Simon Zikic with Dinah. They did a version of it, and it's good guitar work and everything. And the last two were just singles, and they had the alternate signal as the last one. So again, that was pretty good. I'm keeping that one because it has a good sound to it, and if I really wanted to get into a soul mood, and it's like I could put that one on. Alright, so next one, Aztec Wars, disc 1 and 2. I got both of them. Open it up. Look at that. So again, that is, and remember, this is a professional recordable CD. That's what they said. Remember when they had these in individual cases? You pay a fortune for them, like $10 for a 3-pack. Now you could pay $10 for about 1,000 discs now because they're so cheap. Okay, Aztec Wars. That's a video game. So we got third video game. This one's another one. This is Populous Beginning. This is actually another video game. 1 disc. That it's in a dungeon. Okay, nope, that is Populous. I was going to say Dungeon Keeper 2. Nope, there you go. That's a video game. And we got Origami. Oops. Supposed to be Origami Craft Studio, but guess what? It's Sacred. Disc 1 and guess what? Disc 2. So we got 2 disc video games and something different. So that is the 5th one. So after we got done, we're keeping score. I think I got 2 trash CDs, 3 empty cases. Disc actually be 5 or 4 instead of 5. Keep CDs. I'm up to 6. That includes the Chamber Brothers. Okay, we're going to go through this real quick in Video Games 5. So here's the thing. The 3 CD cases are empty. I'm just going to hold on to those. I can collect those up, see what I could do with them. 5 video games are going to go on to Listia, where I get rid of them real quick. Discogs has 4 of them. That would be the Volta, the Mars Volta CD. Michael Penn, maybe, depending on how I feel about it, CD. La Bouche CD, because I'm just not a big fan, and the Lost and Found CD, and the singer-songwriter one, so that's 4 or 5, depending on how you look at it. Empty cases 3, video games 5 of those. Trash CDs are maybe the Michael Penn and the 3 Doors Down is going to go into the trash. I'm keeping 6. 6 includes the Chambers Brothers, the Water Music, the Hand of Water Music CD, which is good. Kenny G's Miracles, the Holiday album, which is great. Christmas with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, which is just pretty much, you know what it is. What else I got here? The Wagner CD, that was another one. So I think it's 6 CDs. It says it was 6 CDs, because I wasn't going to keep the singer-songwriter because I have all those. And that's it. So that's our score for today. So if I add them all up, I think it should have been 17 discs we've gone through out of 200. And I got another batch over at the office, so I listen to those as I work. And that's how I'm going to do this. So we'll just wander over here. That's what they look like, stacked. And we'll just keep filling it in. I'm had this onto my GoPro tonight. Hopefully it shows up. And thank you everyone for visiting. And we're going to go through another batch of CDs tomorrow. We're going to do even more commentary. Again, I wish I could say the Lost and Found one, but I'm not a fan. So amazing. Again, I'll give props to that. That was the best, I think so far, the best CD surprise out of the whole bunch. Okay, so if you like videos like this where I describe music and make commentary on them, you know, like and subscribe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I think that's 20. I got to put down 20. We've gone through 20 so far. So 20 about almost 200. So we're 10th way through right now. That's after 2 days of listening. We got more listening happening. Got more batteries to buy. And again, if you like videos like this, like and subscribe. I don't force people to like and subscribe. We're an independent channel. We have no sponsors. We do crazy videos like this just to see what we could do. And just share some of the stuff I enjoy in my life. And like, yeah, pretty much sharing and enjoying life. So I'm rambling on, so have a great day. I record this at night, so sometimes I get weird at 9 o'clock at night because it's quiet in the house. But that's what we got tonight, so thank you very much, and let me try out some CD-ROMs here. See ya.